What better way to start the new year than with some RGB goodness? So, no messing about, into the box, and first of all we have the light itself. As you can see, it has 12 clusters of LEDs for all of that magic. I currently have it on the side of my face, so it's not blinding you, but you can kind of see the effect of it. On the back, it has a series of vents in an X pattern, which no doubt helps with the heat dissipation and helps to avoid any need for a fan. On either side, there is a triangular magnetic plate, enabling you to just chuck this on any metallic surface. Also, a threaded mount on the bottom if you need to be, a little bit more accurate with your positioning. More about the mounting options in a minute. Further on, a little LCD readout on the top. On the side, we have a jog wheel with a selector press in the center of that, a red power/set button in the middle, and the USB Type-C connection for charging. Listen, before we go any further, if you enjoy this video, you find it helpful or the like, that's what I'd love for you to do. Click on the like. It really, really does help out the channel. And thanks so much if you do. If you don't, you're dead to me. Nah, I'm only joking. Or am I? Diving deeper into the box, we get this handy carry pouch for the light and the accessories that come with it. Jumping quickly to the manual to scan the QR code, and the controller mobile app is easily installed. It's downloaded direct from FalconEyes, so you're going to need to allow your device to install from unknown sources. Also in the box there's the charging cable, an articulating cold shoe mount. Now this is a really handy piece of kit, and one very similar to one I use on the daily from SmallRig. I use mine to mount and position my field monitor, and they are great. Kinda like a scaled down magic arm, and perfect for use with a light like this. As you can see, I've currently got it on this lighting stand, but with a quick switch, and you can just move it around so easily. They're brilliant. You just tighten it down. I really appreciate the addition of that. The light also comes with two modifiers, one honeycomb grid to manage any spill, and a diffusion cover to help soften the light. I've got nothing on there at the moment just to give it the absolute maximum so you can see it. Both of them fit quite snugly with cutouts all around, so you can access the controls, get to the mounting screw, and also view the LCD readout with no problems. And it all fits in nicely with the F7 Mini in the rear pocket, and handy small carabiner on the back to clip onto, well, whatever you want to clip it onto. So taking a look at the light output, quick change of the batteries in my Godox VL150 remote, and let's bring that key light down a little. Now normally with an RGB light or a lighting panel, I just lay it straight down, pointing away from the camera downwards, and the spill will just show around it, and it'll show the effects without, shining straight into the lens and, overexposing everything. Not so easy with this little fella, and it shows that there's actually no light spill out the sides. That's pretty reassuring. That at least tells us that every bit of light that this is emitting is coming straight out the front at a 58-degree angle from what you can see on the specs. This is definitely a focused little light, perfect for practical lighting of props, lamps, etc. So first off, we have a setting so you can dial in the value of each red, green and blue RGB from 0 to 255, letting you really fine tune in exactly the colour you're looking for. That said, there's a great little trick in the app that we'll get into a little bit, which is just genius for colour matching. On to the next settings, and it takes us to the Lee settings. Well known and well used in the industry are the Lee filters. Similar to Pantone in colouring for graphic designers and the like, the Lee gel system has specific number for specific colours. In general, you're going to be used to one set of colouring systems, whether that's hex codes or the Pantone system, Lee, Roscoe or whatever. It's great that FalconEyes are trying to work in a good few of the industry standardizations to help you with your workflow and to speed up that setup time. Stepping on, and we have the out and out CCT mode where you can dial in your Kelvin of white, and it goes all the way up to 9000 Kelvin and right down to 2500. That is some range right there. Love that. Next we're on to the scene modes, which cover things like paparazzi, candle, TV, lightning, flashing RGB, party mode, flashing just blue, green or red. Like there are so many presets in this thing. Diving into the app, it's a breeze to pair it with your device, and once you're in there, some really nice additions come into play. Some of the main noteworthy elements in the app are the leaf filters I mentioned earlier. Well, there's a representation on screen of the kind of colour wash each number will give you. Also, in addition to a variety of screens that will help you dial in what colour you're looking for or what effect, there's the scene mode with icons and, well, have you ever seen those adverts on TV? It was a while back and I think it was for Dulux paint and it was for matching colour. The one that sticks out for me is when your woman gets on the bus and sizes up a fella in a yellow hoodie. He thinks she's checking him out, but actually it's the hoodie that she's eyeing up. Well, when they get off the bus, he heads off with a hole cut out of his hood and she heads off into a paint shop with her sample. It's a cracking advert, that. I love it. Well, say I see a colour I want to emulate, like the blue of my painter. Well, I simply just load up the picture of it on my phone and tap the colour of the image that I want to sample from. The blue painter, the gold brown of the Stars and Stripes APA I've just brewed, or even my wife's lightweight pink walking jacket. I just load up a picture, drag the eyedropper tool to a coat, and yeah, it's good, eh? In fact, if we look at another image that I've loaded up, this is the palette for this channel. And I actually selected the purple, but I could have easily just have selected that kind of greeny marine blue or that blue, which is the main one that I actually use whenever I'm lighting in here. Now, not only can I load in a photo like that, but let's say there's a number of colours in a scene that you want to emulate. I've got the X-Rite colour checker here. I think it's the Passport, just to use as an example. And at the top left-hand side, I just click the eyedropper, and that's the live eyedropper tool. Watch this. So it turns on my phone's camera. And if I want that red, I put that little X or the center over the red and hit the eyedropper tool at the bottom. It's clever, huh? I just really love that little addition. And it's just, it's a great little light. And with the included diffuser and grid for around 50 quid, you really can't go wrong. So that's it, the F7 Mini from FalconEyes. Link in the description if you fancy picking one up for yourself. And with that said, my name's Adam, this is Musing of a Man. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one.